Mabuhay! Great day guys! Welcome to TSA Toy Stash in Action with another toy review, and I'm Ranger Dave, and today we are gonna check out the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Soundwave. Now guys, Soundwave is pretty epic, alright? We all know his iconic voice. He's really cool, and I love the fact that he's one of those characters wherein he's silent but so deadly. So yeah, I'm totally excited about this figure, so let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so first things first guys, this is the packaging for your Soundwave figure. Of course you got the window that's supposed to be inside the figure, and of course you got the Siege Transformers logo right there, Transformers right here, Soundwave, and of course you do have the artwork right here at the side. I do love how Soundwave looks right here. He's really epic. I love that. That's just really cool. And going right here at the back, you do see that you got product placement, and of course the transformation that he does. But yeah, enough about the box guys, let's go ahead and check the figure out. Alright guys, so here he is already on his spaceship mode, I guess. This is a pretty weird transformation for Soundwave guys. I think Hasbro or whoever engineered this was thinking so hard on how to make Soundwave have a vehicle mode, and he ended up with yeah, let's go with this. And they had minimal ideas. I mean, look at this. See, you could actually tell Soundwave that this is Soundwave. I mean, all of the areas. I mean, look at that. That's just really weird. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the detail. Okay, so first things first guys, I do want to point out that this is supposed to be like the cockpit or something. I don't know. It's supposed to be like the driver's seat of this entire aircraft. But yeah, at least you do have the scuff marks right here, or the battle damage look. If it wasn't for this detail paint jobs, this entire figure would be really boring. I mean, look at it right there, right? Even if you got all those sculpted parts, that will be really plain. And I just like them adding that paint job. So that's just a good job for Hasbro. So I mean, look at that. That's just really cool. And going right here, this is actually the least exciting part of the entire transformation. But yeah, going here at the bottom, we do have like guns, I think, right there. So I'm actually thinking that this is like a giant cargo ship or of some sort. But yeah, I guess that's just really plain. But yeah, going right here at the back, you do see Soundwave's chest and the Decepticon logo right there. But I have to say, I actually like the paint job right here. I mean, look at that. You got broken glasses, so that's just really cool. And of course you got detail right here at the thrusters, so it's not that bad for at this top area. Yeah, so if you look at it at this angle, it's okay, but if you look at it yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. So yeah, at least you could try to make poses out of it. Now as far as the accessory goes guys, you do have this small gun right here. I think this is like a small pistol. So that's the entire thing. So it's a very plain gray plastic, but I do like the feature when you have the hinge right here, so you can form the actual gun. So that's just really nice. You got like two forms of the gun, so that's really cool. And of course this set also has Laserbeak. So Laserbeak is on on this mode already, so that looks really cool. I love the detail already when it turns into a disc, and here at the back. So that's basically that. And of course if you want to transform him, so you got Laserbeak, or you can try to raise the entire neck like that, and that's the entire look for Laserbeak. It's kind of decent, kind of cool. So it's really not that bad. At least you do have Laserbeak right here. This right here is Ravage. Alright, so for Ravage you got a pretty good decent paint job right here, silver, black, so that's really nice. And if you want to transform him, there you go. So that is Ravage. Now a really weird transformation, but at least you do have Ravage when it comes to the extra disc, so that's really cool. Alright guys, so for the accessory, of course you do have this one single gun for Soundwave. So you do have pegs right here for both guns, and you could actually just put it right here. So you just need to peg it. There you go. So you can do that for this side, and if you want to do it on the other side, you can do so. There you go. So oh wait, it's a little loose right here, so I guess it's really not gonna work on that. It's a different gun, so I guess it's gonna stay here. And yeah, yeah, it looks bad, so just don't put it, right? Just stay the way it is if you want him to transform into whatever this vehicle is. And if you want to try it, you know, to put this right here, you can open the hatch right there, so it does have a switch mechanism, and you can use like you know, for example, laser beak. You just need to slot him in right there and just put him like that. So that's just really nice, and it does open up this, so it's gonna open up halfway, so that's the best it can do. And then you can, you know, want to try to open it manually, but yeah, that's the thing that you could do. That's really cool. Alright guys, so since we are done with everything of the accessories and, you know, the detail, let's go ahead and transform Soundwave. Alright guys, so here he is on his robot mode. So I love the entire look on it right here. You actually feel that's a little G1 looking, but you know, with that modern touch of that, you know, Netflix show. So that's just really cool. I love the stands right here. He looks really epic, and you know, I just love the battle damage look right here. So I'll show you that in a bit, but I have to say first, right here at the backpack guys, it's really cool because, you know, it's very tucked in very nicely right here, so you know, you barely notice the backpack right here, and it's not back heavy. Okay, so that's just really awesome. I mean, look at that, you know, it's really cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so first things first, the head sculpt guys. The head sculpt is amazing, and you do see and notice that it does have that, you know, translucent plastic. So let me try to cover it with my hand right there. So oops, there you go, see, and it lights up. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. So it lights up. So that's, you know, that's really nice. You know, you got emotion right there for Soundwave, and of course the paint job right here. So I have to say right here again, you do have a lot of sculpted parts, and the, you know, scuff marks are adding more, you know, epicness to that. So that's really awesome. I love it right here. And going right here, you know, for the front of the chest, you got that broken glass where, you know, Laserbeak is lying, so that's really awesome. And going right here, you do have like the button supposedly, right, for the radio, but it's not on radio mode, so you know, nah, it's okay. But yeah, going right here at the bottom, you do have that, you know, colors. So you do have that pink and then the yellow paint job. I think it's more of a goldish, so, you know, metallic paint, so that's just nice. And going right here, you do have that awesome gold and more scuff marks, so that's just awesome right here, though it's actually hiding it, you know, because of this entire piece right here. So I wish that they could have just done it differently, but you know, that's okay. Going here at the back, yeah, it's a plain paint job when it comes to the back side, but I do love right here, you know, the back of the legs, you got sculpted parts, so that's just really cool. And again, you know, the backpack doesn't really feel like it's a backpack, so it looks really good, so I love that part. And again, going here at the front, if I actually put it right here, switch on, you know, taking off, you know, there you go, so that looks great. So let me just take off Laserbeak, so that's really cool, and just, you know, put that Soundwave switch on, there. So this thing looks amazing. Alright guys, so for the articulation on Soundwave, so for the head you do have a ball joint, so you can spin it 360 if you like. So that is really cool. You know, move side to side, up and down, and of course you got tilt, so that's really cool. And then of course going right here for the arms, you can spin it 360 if you like as well, so that's just nice. You can, you know, move it forward about this far, so that's really cool. And you do have, you know, biceps right here, there you go. And of course you got double jointed elbows, and that's just really awesome. Now there's no articulation right here for the wrist, it doesn't swivel, but you do have that hinge for the transformation, so I guess you do have that, so you know, it's okay. And then going right here for the waist, you do have, you know, a waist articulation. You can spin it 360 if you also want, so that's just nice. And then you do have the splits about this far, so that's really cool. And then, you know, back forward about this much, and then back, so that's really awesome. Now you can move this entire, you know, piece right here forward, so you can add more, you know, possibility when it comes to that, so that's just awesome. And then of course you do have that thigh cut right here, so you know, thigh swivel, very nice. You got a single joint right here for the knees, so that's as far as it can go. And of course you do have, you know, a knee articulation, or what should I say, you know, ankle pivot. So yeah, that's about it. Okay guys, so for a quick size comparison when it comes to the Soundwaves, of course we have here the Make Fans Toys, you know, a third party Soundwave, and of course the Siege Soundwave, and we do have here, you know, the Transformers Prime Soundwave. Now this thing looks really epic right here. You know, you got the basic look for Soundwave, you know, this is the G1 look, and the, you know, you got here like a modern look for the Warfare, and of course you do have the, you know, animated 3D looking Soundwave. Now a fun thing about Soundwave, guys, you can actually fit him in with any forms of his, you know, reincarnation, because he's Soundwave. You know, there's any, you know, anything that has to do with radioactive stuff, or I mean radio stuff, you know, it's gonna fit in for your Soundwave figures. Now here he is next with the other Siege figures. Of course we got Soundwave, the second in command by Megatron, and of course the eyes and ears of Megatron right there. So they look really cool right here. You know, you got them all leveled, though Soundwave looks really big, and it's, you know, that's how it's supposed to be, because he's like this silent type of you know, character, and that he's just really gigantic when it comes to battle. And of course you do have Optimus Prime right here. Soundwave actually looks a little smaller than Optimus Prime. I like that, alright, because, you know, it has to be leveled as that. You know, Prime is basically like the biggest guy, you know, other than Jetfire for the, you know, Autobot, so that's awesome. Alright guys, so that's my take for the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Soundwave by Hasbro. So I totally like it, the sculpt, the paint job, and of course the overall likeness of it when it comes to, you know, the source material. The only issue that I find that, you know, a little difficult for me to process is the transformation for the vehicle mode, guys. You know, the vehicle mode, it doesn't feel Soundwave, right? You're expecting like a radio, right? Something like that when it comes to transformation. But hey, there are ways, you know, that you can mod it whatever you like to. Alright, so it's on your preference on how you want to transform it. And for me, you could still just use it for like a regular, you know, robot mode. So that's the way it is. Now there are two versions of this as well. You know, the one that doesn't have the battle damage. I like the battle damage. It adds more to, you know, epic tone to the figure, and I'm gonna give this figure a 4 out of 5 rating. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and if you are new to the channel, guys, please do hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be updated on every new video we have here. We have hundreds of videos on the channel for you to check out, and if you find one that you like, or nah, we're just happy you're here. Remember guys, life is one big collection. Peace out. God bless.